It's good to be home, huh, guys? Here, sheep. Yeah, was thinking as we just got home from George Heller's grazing weekend. He did a grazing school, and the whole way home I was looking and thinking about, I hope everything worked out all right, and how do my animals look? They look all right. I'm so happy. These animals are just the picture of health right now. And I learned a lot there. So, you know, I told George thank you, but I'll say it again. Thank you, George, for putting that thing together. I got to meet a lot of people. I took away about 4 or 5 things. And I think I'll do a longer video. But I just wanted to come up and have a look at the sheep while I'm giving them water. And I moved them. And I am just thankful for the, you know, timely shots of rain we've been getting this summer. Even though it's been dry, I get to give my animals something like this heavy grass and alfalfa. Well, Sheppy's just snoozing. But everything turned out all right. Nobody got out while I was gone. My neighbor Ryan stepped up and volunteered. I didn't even have to ask him to watch my farm. So that was very nice to have him and his wife do that. And yeah, we're looking good. So it was nice to meet all these people that I've chatted with online here and there. And you know, I've got to sit down and talk at length with Isaac Toppenden from Greg Judy's farm and Jordan Meyer from down in the tropics down there in southern Minnesota. And yeah, just came away with a lot. I'm very pleased with the status of my sheep flock, but my cows, after seeing George's cows, I gotta step my game up. They're all right, but I couldn't believe how good his cattle looked in the drought conditions he's facing. Like, unbelievable. So anyhow, I'm gonna do a longer video at some point, but what a good weekend and what a peaceful way to come home. See the leaves changing and everything's as it should be. Well, we're finally back home. It feels good. I actually really enjoy the pasture rejuvenation project I'm doing over at Doug's, but there's something just nice about being able to roll out of bed and get to chores without driving down the road a ways. And oh, they're not. And we put the cows back in with the sheep, and it's kind of working again. They had to get used to each other. But look at this. This is after grazing for, I put them in at about 4 p.m. last night, and they still have all of this. And it's just nice to see them fill up on some really high quality pasture. Looks like they knocked down about half the alfalfa, which is fine with me. I'd actually prefer them to not eat as much of that, especially since we got a shot of rain last night. Bloat is kind of a worry of mine. But look at this field. Just the September run is going. So we're just going to skim this. You know, we want to leave lots so it can come back hard. And we're going to skim the whole farm and then go into the final chomp down. And that should take us close to around December. And that's just kind of the limitation on, you know, that's just kind of the limitation on the weather we typically have, especially since we're anticipating a colder, drier winter this year. I still need to bring my dog feeder back from Doug's farm. So I chased the sheep off and they're just eating out of old metal bowls. And if you look in the distance, the pigs are getting fat. Not a huge fan. I really liked it when they were in the forest, but you know, I had to keep them in. I just had to. And so they've been staying in the metal pen with the hot wire. And they're getting fat. They're probably at least 100 pounds by now. And we're just feeding them as fast as we can. And boy, the sheep just... I was kind of pushing them on some rougher pasture over there, you know, and that's just mainly a product of it being a first year of rejuvenation. It'll get better each year, but yeah, we need to just fatten them up as we head into winter so they can breed back properly. Oh yeah. But hey, we caught a little shot of rain last night, so you can see my boots are soaked. But I'm very, very happy about it. It's gonna, as we as we have this long grass everywhere on the farm, it's going to take all that rain, not a drop of runoff. And so as we graze it around, it should shoot right back up with the remaining maybe month or so of good weather before we start heading into the cold part of fall. What a peaceful morning, huh? See, my leaves are turning. Golly, I sure love living here. That's the kind of grazing we want to do here at our farm here. I'd say it's about 30 or 40% trample, and then about 60% eaten. And just look at the graze line. So we head north here. We're just going to give them a small amount and move them frequently. It's such a joy to be moving them when they're back home. See, I can just walk normally because they've trampled and laid it all down. The sheep are ready to move. But I also put down mineral over here, so I can't believe this. She's so over a year old, still trying to get a bit. Huh. Look at that. She's pregnant and she's still trying to get a lick. Goodness. There's nothing there, girl.